In fact, there are more than 5,500 practice firms around the globe doing this every day. Simpressions is a part of simulated global economy of practice firms. A practice firm is a simulation of a real business, such as a real estate, catering, insurance, finance, and fitness firms. And in the case of Simpressions, a printing company.
I believe that the practice firm is a very good program for individuals that have that extensive professional experience and educational background, but they just cannot find work in their field just because they are lacking that elusive Canadian work experience. And the practice firm provides exactly that.
Each practice firm hires employees and managers for various roles in sales and marketing, human resources, administration, accounting, purchasing, and information technology departments. They all participate in normal business practices every day. In every sense of the word, they are real businesses. However, practice firms fall short of actually producing and shipping the goods. It might sound odd, but when you consider why we do this, it makes a lot more sense.
And the practice firm is a unique environment that allows people the time. Although 8 weeks, possibly 12 weeks is a short period of time, it allows them the time to regain their confidence and discover that business is very similar between different countries. There are subtle ways of doing things here compared to somewhere else. They have the foundational skills. They just need the opportunity to put those skills into practice in a supportive Canadian work environment.
There is an expression that says, it's easier to get a job when you have one. Simply put, employers prefer to hire individuals with current Canadian work experience. This puts new Canadians, fresh graduates, and people who are returning to the workforce after a long absence at a significant disadvantage when they compete for employment. Practice firms like Simpressions provides them with the opportunity to acquire current Canadian work experience in a very real business environment. And at the same time, we also provide a positive coaching environment that supports and encourages effective job search strategies. This combination ensures that participants are at their very best for acquiring and competing in employment interviews.
It's a very supportive environment. Everybody that is in there, participants, are in the same boat. They have gone through the job search on their own, feeling very isolated, feeling very alone, feeling like they're the only ones out there that can't find that job. They come into an environment where not only the staff supports them and understands them, but their fellow participants or co-workers also support them. Day after day, week after week, you begin to see a change. They start to come out of themselves. They start to get confident. They're able to approach employers much more easily. And in the end, when many of them do get that job, that it's like a whole new person is reborn. It's a wonderful thing to see, that life-changing event.
In addition to coaching them on labor market information, I find that there's a lot of coaching that's needed for cultural differences.
They also get to experience the culture of a Canadian business environment. They see actual business practices, learn how proper departmental meetings are run, what's appropriate in a Canadian workplace environment, and most of all, what employers value in an employee.
So we're almost like the gap between coming to Canada and assimilating into Canadian environment, and it's great just to see the people, to learn about their backgrounds, their cultures. And I come from a social work background, and so that human service part of it really is exciting for me, and to be able to help people. We see a difference, we build their confidence, and we see that difference.
Supported by the staff specialist, participants are also able to strengthen their interpersonal, teamwork, and communication skills.
His English skills, he was very or did not have any confidence with his English skills. So he's very quiet, sort of kept to himself, did his work, and constantly having to pull him out of himself, having to go over there and talk to him, and encourage him to go and talk to other participants. Finally, he started to come out of himself. He would talk to anybody. I mean, he was known to corner people in the lunchroom just to speak with them so he could practice his English. And as his confidence grew, he started to apply to jobs he never thought he could get. He had a huge amount of experience back home, but coming here, he thought he'd have to start all over again. Well, he did get actually quite a few responses. And he accepted a very good position, much better, ecstatic. He was absolutely over the moon.
So yes, we want our turnover rate to be 100% because that would mean our practice firm has been very successful in helping these individuals find their own way into gainful employment.